silence the root. The AA just helping to actually force him down. But
what about Wraith King? Is that another one?
They'll be happy about the situation.
That's true.
Jesse leaves, so shouldn't be too big of a deal. And overall, there's no pressure on the CK, so I think this is a very good start to the game for Secret.
Yeah, Pugna just hanging out in the lanes, so trying to find some last hits, and last hitting pretty well in this 1v2 as the Elder Titan comes back. They are slowing down Ace a little bit. The gyro is getting slightly better farm. Down bottom, we will see that initiation. Moo in some trouble. The cold feet come out, and there's that classic combo, the first blood, drawn by Puppey. Ace now heading back to the tower. Z-Freak not going to be able to find a counter kill. It's a good start for Secret in the bottom lane.
Yeah, he just can't do anything level 1.
Farmers right now, actually all 3 cores of complexity are at the top of the net worth chart. I think for this game, Secret pretty okay to break even or fall behind slightly in the laning phase because they have such great team fight. They can make it up in the mid game.
Instead of kill bottom.
Yeah, Moo initiated on. There's the stun. Cold Feet will connect, but Z-Freak pushing forward as Chessie now in the front lines. Puppey, the one taking a lot of damage. Who's actually going to go down first? It looks like it's going to be Chessie. Now Puppey trying to make it back to the tower, but he's getting body blocked by these creeps. He's going to cut through the trees, try to find a different path, but the Astral comes out. Z-Freak has the vision, and he will be able to finish him off. But now Z-Freak, he's going to get trapped in by creeps, and I'm not sure the Elder Titan's going to be able to easily make it out here. It's a 1-for-1, however, support for core, so Secret fairly happy with the exchange thus far. Z-Freak completely blocked in. Got to be frustrated right now, but Moo able to put a lot of damage onto Ace. This is such an awkward position to be in. Ace able to pull him back with the Reality Rift. No TP Exodus. And now they're going to get Moo.
He should have died. He should have been dead to the Pugna Blast, but he Reality Rifted away from the AoE and survived.
And Moo, he's on the run, but Puppey finding vision in the tree line. Looks like he's going to get juked.
Puppey went the 200 IQ play.
Will make it back. Fissure.
So them doing anything crazy like coming mid with a gank or something like that. And Chessie, yeah, he still has like a 1-wave advantage, but again, yeah, not nearly as bad as it was before.
Starts to level out. Puppey down bottom, going to throw some auto attacks into Z-Freak as Ace rotates over after the sleep. It's a great Astral, and now Z-Freak going to be in some trouble. He does get decrept. It buys him a little bit of time, but Ace still in hot pursuit. Now Ace, the one getting very low, does survive through it. Great stun from Yapzor. Now the Chaos Bolt on top of it. Chessie on his way in. He'll finish off Ace, but Moo will not be able to survive the onslaught as both mid laners rotate. But he is in deep in enemy territory. Mid one going to try to cut off the other way. No points in silence, but does have a Spirit Siphon in 1. And I think this Prophet is done for. Z-Freak on the way in. He's going to try to reset things, but mid one does not get clipped by the sleep, and one more Crypt Swarm will finish him off. 6 mid one in some trouble, but again, Yapzor there with the defensive fissure completely breaks it up. It'll keep his mid alive. He's going to have to run back to heal, but as you mentioned, this Yapzor Earthshaker, it just feels like he's everywhere. And yeah, Moo will get brought down. Ace getting credit for that kill. When the fights break out, it is Secret that have the rotations, and they've just got the better heroes to deal with these early skirmishes. We'll see Fada again initiated on up top. He does have the raindrops. This time, no ultimate. Limp doing huge damage, but there are a lot of stick charges. And Fada actually not going to use the stick charges. He will go down mid one, trying to find a counter kill here, but I think Limp's going to make it out. And now Chessie's the one that rotates up. They're going to turn on to mid one, and just like that, it's Complexity that strike back and get a 2-for-0. Complexity want to do some musical lanes, not only to pressure the CK, but as you were mentioning before, open up some experience.
Speaking of CK,
for these other cores.
We're coming in.
The rotations come in. Nature's Prophet going to start things off. Puppey with a close range Ice Blast going to be off the mark, but now the Cold Feet, the stun on top of that. Chessie may get stunned again. They will find the kill on Puppey, and now they want to chase down Ace. The homing missile slows him down. The Rock Barrage does so much damage. Moo with the ultimate and the glimpse back. This CK is done for. It's another 2 for
thought what they were doing. They make the call and say, all right, just do the same thing top.
Yep.
Let's just trade it up here.
Just make it a wash. And all the while, mid one has the Exorcism on. Puppey's rotated, and Moo actually gets hit by the Ice Blast, but follow-up damage won't be there. Instead, it's Chessie with the Sprout mid one, trying to get a little bit aggressive here as Yapzor sets up the kill, and they turn on to Chessie, but now Static Storm Kinetic Field out of Kyle. Z-Freak getting very low, but pops some stick charges. Now Ace gets repelled. Complexity 8-4-0-4 with a point in the ultimate, but at the same time, some of those team fights, you wonder if a value point in the silence would have made a difference. We'll see CK take a lot of damage in the mid lane here. He gets glimpsed back into the kinetic field. Moo setting up the kill, securing a killing spree for himself, and of course bringing down that key target in the Chaos Knight, slowing down the timing on that armlet even more.
He almost has Veil too, which is just going to jack up a lot of his damage.
Oh, but now the turn the other way. Speak of the devil, it's Moo that gets popped quickly. If you get caught by an Ice Blast like that, the burst damage is pretty impressive.
Yeah, Life Drain doesn't work very well against that.
From the Nature's Prophet, all those little tree ends getting it pretty low, but he will bring them back as to not feed any additional farm away. But still forces two TPs. Meanwhile, Puppey caught in the jungle. That's another freebie for Limp. This is part of the power of that gyro. Mid lane, we'll see a glyph come out to defend this tower as mid one deploys the exorcism. Complexity with a lot of heroes nearby. It seems they do want to mount a defense. They'll pull back mid one into the Static Storm kinetic field, but do they actually have the damage to finish him off? They do, but now the other way. Moo getting pretty low. The Underlord catching him with a Firestorm. They'll go 1-for-1, but Puppey up top gets brought down by Chessie. And now on the other side of the fight, it's Ace trying to make it away. Looks like he'll make it to the high ground as YapzOr turns it with the fissure. They bring Limp to the high ground with the Reality Rift, but they're not able to finish him off. Limp just going to fly away as Fata gets left behind in the mid. The homing missile will help make the exodus for the gyrocopter. Z-Freak kind of gets... Can't do a hell... Oh, she has the Yules. Okay, so she's fine now.
Yeah, she just got to finish.
Okay.
She didn't have in that last fight, unfortunately.
I was going to say, if they get the Orchid before Yules, that is so devastating. But now Puppey, the one that gets initiated on, yeah, he gets off an Ice Blast, does connect with a couple heroes, but Limp able to finish him off and secure that kill. Secret trying to find some counter kills themselves. Yules Scepter onto Limp, but a Static Storm kinetic field, not enough from Kyle to save his carry. They'll go 1-for-1, and in the end, actually benefits Secret, trading a support for a core.
A little bit deep there from Complexity, the plant an aggressive ward, maybe just thinking they'd have a better chance of the fight, and that was without
catch Kyle. Looks like he will be blocked off by the fissure, but no one else inbound, so a good stun from YapzOr, but unfortunately
hunting top, and he's not much
follow up. Oh, I spoke too soon. Looks like Kyle might actually still get caught. Ace gonna catch him with the Reality Rift, and it will end up being a kill for Secret, all set up by YapzOr, so nicely done.
And CK Complexity.
Yeah, trying to make the most of their team fight. Now the Echo Saber comes out for the Chaos Knight on Ace. So a little more damage for him. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, though, there's that Orchid used on YapzOr, and it'll secure a kill to get things started. Now it's the Prophet that gets killed the other way. Yeah, so it would have been close.
Underlord's coming in, too. They're going to try and transition this into a tower push, and Kyle gets the nice glimpse, though.
Yeah, well, he's going to pay with his life, so how nice was it really?
Yeah, and Fata was not that far away, so we can actually just get back up here pretty quick. Very important.
It's category that is so effective in this situation, but...
This was my concern for Complexity, because they couldn't really force this. Now, this could be good for them, though, because they're really good in this fight.
Are they going to be able to contest? It doesn't look like it. Roche falls. They snatch the Aegis. Oh, no, they get Roche. The Aegis goes to Ace. He's going to go down pretty quickly. Fata and Puppey have already gone down. It's a great contest from Complexity, and now they should be able to bring down Ace. Chessie on the other side. Reality Rift. Ace actually gets pulled out of the Roche pit. He'll try to run away, but slowed down by the Decrep. A fissure to break things up. YapzOr on the high ground trying to save his carry, but Glimpse will best him, and it is a disastrous...
Rewards too, actually, now that I think about it.
There's a double damage and a BKB on this gyrocopter.
Right now, though. They see the other type.
And the Echo Slam to start things off. YapzOr finds the kill on 2. And now the follow-up. Maybe Complexity can find a counter kill. The BKB on Limp will help. Mid one is pretty low. Do Complexity have the resources to turn this trend? They'll bring down Moo. It's 3 down, and it looks like the Death Prophet is just going to walk away. BKB from Chessie also debuted here, but it's just not enough. Nice. They will get 1 kill out of it, but it's still a lost team fight. Both their BKBs using that 10-second charge. Fata trying to pursue up to the high ground, but Chessie with a nice sprout will stop him dead in his tracks.
They want to keep...
Secret will not give them that opening.
YapzOr's pinging Kyle. He knows he's sitting in those trees because the Observer Ward mid. He really wants to jump Kyle.
Pings coming out from both sides. And they're going to go right in onto Kyle. The Ice Blast does connect, and he's just going to get ticked down with a Firestorm. But now Gyrocopter goes in hard. He brings down YapzOr, brings down Puppey. He's going to dive this tower. They get the stun onto Ace, and Limp is just going in right now. The Crimson Guard has come out, and it is going to cost Limp his life. They also lose Z-Freatic fight from Complexity that started so well, and now it ends up being a 3-for-3. Moo is going to try to TP home, but it won't be there as the Yule Scepter interrupts him. Now this will be another kill for Secret, so they do find the...
Puppey's level 12, too. He finds a good Ice Blast. Look at that clump there. Oh.
Not taking undue risk. Puppy will
Puppy
get scouted out by Limp, but Limp
leave me alone.
thinks he might have some reinforcements nearby and does not want to get caught out. Instead, it's Kyle that gets caught. Fissure and then the follow-up Pit of Malice. It looks like Disruptor will be the first casualty in this fight. However, they do lose YapzOr. It's a 1-for-1. Fada still in the front lines. Now the BKB popped by Limp as well as Chessie. Mid-1 charging up to the high ground. Complexity do not have the reinforcements to hold this fight. Z-Freak going to get brought down next, and this Exorcism is still flying.
That bomb from Puppy.
And Moon BKB will now expire. He's completely isolated. It's a 1-for-3. Secret finding it ready to go. He is an absolute monster. Now has the Blink Dagger for even more catch. Secret going into the Roche pit. Call down from the Gyrocopter. Trying to break things up, but not going to be able to do too much. Kyle now going to get caught. Yule's Scepter from Fada. Actually going to mitigate some of that Ice Blast damage, but it does not matter. Kyle going to fall regardless. Roche.
I don't think I've seen an Aghanims this late, personally.
Interesting.
But he sees where the game be going.
Yep, and Z-Freak, he's going to get caught this time. Looks like Kyle also going to be caught out. So both supports of Complexity.
I mean, if the game goes another 45 minutes, sure.
45 minutes might be optimistic. He's going to get caught here with Fada's Yule's Scepter. He does have the BKB, but going to try not to use it. YapzOr with the Fissure doesn't block him out, but they've got the crowd controls and the stuns to finish him off. I think the Aghanims is never a bad idea on Gyro in theory, but the buildup is something to be concerned about.
Dude,
now the high ground begins. Ace goes in onto Kyle.
He makes him waste Static Storm back there.
Yeah, well, okay, he's going to throw away the Aegis, but he's coming back to life. And meanwhile, that tier 3 tower is taking a lot of damage. The Glyph has already been used. Ace doesn't have an ultimate, but they don't need it. The Exorcism has done a lot of the work. And now they jump in.
He's doing his thing.
Yep, they'll catch the Pugna. Pugna buys back immediately. I mean, Chessie with the right idea down in the bottom lane. He's going to get this tier 3 probably.
Yeah, he got it. The Rat has come in.
That does level things out a little bit.
Ace cancels his TP. He wants to go back in. He's sneaking in the trees.
Oh, the Dire base. Ace, he jumps in, drops the stun on Moo. This is going to be a dieback if he falls here, and he does. The BKB also used. Now Z-Freak caught by the Ice Blast. They just need a little bit more damage. Ace wants this. He has the Reality Rift. He'll catch him, and he'll bring him down. Now mid-1, maybe in some trouble as Limp pops his BKB. A buyback used by the Elder Titan as well. Complexity know how important it is to hold here. Ace does not survive. Almost brings down Kyle, but it will cost him mid-1. He's going to pop the cheese. He's going to reset and try to continue on in this fight. Complexity low on resources, a lot of low HP heroes, but Secret kind of low on damage right now with that CK dead. I think Secret might be ready to disengage. The Pit of Malice comes, and Fada will just start to retreat. Puppy does have a homing missile chasing him down, and Chessie is hanging out in the tree line. They see him, and now mid-1 turns the other way. It's Limp that's getting really low. The Ice Blast comes, but it's not even needed as the Gyrocopter dies, dead for 80 seconds. Chessie now getting low. Mid-1 still alive. Oh no, Complexity are losing so much here, and Secret are gaining so much to boot. On the backside, mid-1 will fall as Kyle drops a nice kinetic field. Secret are finally starting to get cleaned up. Now the Orchid comes out on the Underlord.
YapzOr's coming for the big save.
This Underlord is so beefy, though. He's got a full Radiance here, Trent. He's not an easy hero to bring down. YapzOr the stun on Kyle. That'll bring him down on the side. And now it's a 2-on-2. Fada and YapzOr versus Z-Freak and Chessie as the Radiance just continues to burn them down. Z-Freak on the run. He's got another Echo Stomp, but is it going to be enough? It's going to be so close, and he will make it away. Or will he?
He got a bounty rune out of it.
So, a ridiculous, very effective against the DP. Fada, pretty far forward down bottom, also has a Halberd finished up. Needs a turn with the Courier, but the Disarm, of course, always good to have against Gyrocopter.
Especially the Prophet. Honestly, like his only thing is he right-clicks really hard.
That's true. Ace gonna find another catch. It's a Z-Freak that gets caught in the trees, and on the other side, Pugna with a Yule's will survive for now. But Fada just so beefy. The Static Storm kinetic field doesn't even really slow him down that much. BKB popped by Chessie. They find that kill, but now the CK is here. Limp with his BKB on. He's putting out as much damage as he can. Magic immunity on both sides as Ace wants the Reality Rift, but gets fogged. Down south, they're chasing Chessie into the tree line. YapzOr with the Force Staff, able to close the gap, takes the Orchid and sets it up for Puppy to connect with the Ice Blast.
Another gap. They might have closed her. He is done.
It's another chaotic fight.
He's done for 2 minutes.
1 for 3, and yeah, out of the game. No buybacks available on the 3 dead heroes for Complexity. They do have a Glyph, but this bottom lane probably going to turn to rubble.
I mean, this is a Gyro with no BKB for 35 seconds.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way.
4-second stun onto Moo. This poor Pugna now silenced immediately after the stun. He gets brought down. Reality Rift. They're going to catch Limp. He does have a buyback, but to what end here, Trent?
Yeah, they don't have to just secure this high ground, hold on to it. But is this really where we want to take an engagement? Hello.
Dire Courier going to fly overhead, and that'll be some free gold for YapzOr. No cargo, but Secret's still happy to find a pick off there. The smoke has kind of been revealed as Fata charges in the front line.
Hello.
Forces the early BKB from Limp before the fight even really starts.
He just runs.
Can't quite commit to Fata. He gets glimpsed back, but he's got the Yules. Fissure on 4 heroes. Now BKB popped by Moo. This is Secret's fight. They destroy Limp. Now the stun onto Kyle. He's going to get caught by the Ice Blast. They still want to kill Fata, but this Underlord is just too beefy. YapzOr with a huge ultimate completely breaks up the team fight, and it's a 1-for-4. Oh,
Health was getting chunked down. It's hard to really see any of the other damage, though, when CK did 69.
And that's it. GG.
7,000 damage, actually, so yeah.
I mean, honestly, I don't think it's too soon for Custody to call it there. They were up against the wall. They had a super risky position in that